It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Lake Macquarie's police commander has praised the work of strike force detectives involved in the investigation of fresh sexual assault allegations against former Swansea MP Milton Orcopoulos. The 62-year-old is due to face Newcastle local court today via video link, charged with 15 offences relating to alleged incidents against two teenage boys in the 1990s. Superintendent Danny Sullivan says detectives have worked tirelessly on what's been a complex investigation.
I'm exceptionally proud of the detectives here at Lake Macquarie and the hard work they have done on numerous offences. This is just one other example of the outstanding efforts of Lake Macquarie detectives, and it should give our community confidence, but it also should empower survivors to come forward and know that their local police are here for them and will work with them.
A task force established by Deputy Premier John Barilaro to look at solutions to the Stockton Beach erosion crisis will meet for the first time today. The task force is made up of representatives from government agencies and local residents. It will look at funding avenues and issues such as sand sourcing and ways to compensate for the loss of community amenity. Newcastle Council last week released details on community feedback to its coastal management plan, with half saying they approve of offshore sand dredging to bring up to 4.5 million cubic metres of sand onto the beach. Hunter residents will see a slash in water bills from July 1, thanks to a decision by the Independent Pricing and Regulatory Tribunal today, which is having a focus on water conservation during drought. Due to a range of factors, including record investments by Hunter Water and dam levels sitting close to 70% in the Hunter, the annual water bill for a typical Hunter household can expect a drop of around $48. IPART Chair Dr Paul Patterson says introducing drought pricing will include reduced water bills and a sharper focus on water conservation when drought strikes.
The report on Hunter water prices will be available on our website. And as well, if customers are interested in seeing the impact of the new prices on their water bill, they can use the interactive price calculator.
Members of a community action group say they're not convinced Newcastle Council has ruled out privatising the city's ocean baths. Council was exploring private investment to redevelop the Newcastle and Merewether pavilions, but walked away from the idea when it failed to attract suitable submissions. Council's decided instead to fund the $10 million redevelopment itself. However, the Friends of Newcastle Baths say a document on Council's website leaves the door open to commercialisation, and they're calling on Council to consult on proposed plans and ensure the baths remain in public hands. Large-scale projects which can be delivered across Newcastle within a 6-month timeframe can now apply for grants from $100,000 to $200,000 from Newcastle Council. The City Task Force Industry Response Program sees $500,000 committed to encourage collaboration between industry groups, businesses and community organisations to provide long-term benefits to sectors suffering due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Lord Mayor Nuatali Nelms says the business sector has been severely impacted on all fronts.
Our visitor economy has been one of the hardest hit sectors of our community. Naturally, this has very far-reaching implications for our local economy. We're looking at protecting and maintaining jobs.
Applications must be made by next Thursday. The University of Newcastle has installed 4 electric vehicle charging stations at the Callaghan campus. They're the first of 20 proposed stations on campus, which are powered by renewable energy. It's part of the university's plan to become carbon neutral by 2025, which includes a policy to encourage the purchase of electric vehicles. The charging stations can be used by staff, students and members of the public.
2NURFM Sport.
The Newcastle Jets return to training tomorrow after watching an online webinar today on health protocols and being put through coronavirus swab tests yesterday. Players will arrive and leave training without any unnecessary contact, no showers or chatter. The A-League is set to resume in mid-July with 27 matches yet to be scheduled. Night swinger Edric Lee is looking forward to playing against the Broncos at Gosford this Thursday as new rules make his game easier. Lee and centre Bradman Best have proved a dynamic duo, scoring 5 tries each. The towering winger says the new rule update will be in the minds of both Newcastle and Brisbane as they face off.
With the new rule change, it's probably something that we're looking to put it in our arsenal for fifth to last option. So at the moment, I'm just making the most of it. But yeah, I'm just doing my best to try and help the team. And if the kick does come my way, but.
And harness trainer Clayton Harmey narrowly missed his 100th win yesterday after rumours hurt stole the finish line. The Cessnock trainer sees the lighter side of the loss and still has 10 weeks to secure the ton. And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 18, 15, 27, 36, 20 and 21, and the supplementaries are 41 and 9. 2NURFM News Time, 25 to 9.